I'm happy with more money. Makes me happy. But honestly, I think you deserve more than half because you're the one playing.
Yeah.
I would just be assisting you, which would give you advantage. Because if I tried to do it on myself, I would fail completely. There'd be no process.
So let me get. So are you doing pickpocketing then?
Yes.
Mornu is gonna pickpocket while Tim performs, and Yin does the prestidigitation.
I feel like it'd be more a co-partner to where Tim and Yin are both performing.
I have a +5 in acrobatics, so I will totally do gymnastics and pyrotechnics at the same time.
Oh my god! So
If
you do
you
some flips,
if you
land
do that,
into, like a split with your hands up, and little fireworks shoot out of your fingertips.
If you do that, I would say 50-50.
I've got a +3 in performance. I could do something.
Okay.
I don't know what I do.
Meanwhile, I'm just
Run
gambling.
around with a sparkler.
Yeah, I run around with torches.
Be fire dancer, and then we got acrobatics and bagpipes.
All right, so I'm gonna use. I got a little chart here that I'm gonna use.
So if all three of us are playing, we'd all have to split it even.
So.
But if we do get an amount, who would be getting the higher amount?
I would vote the person actually playing the instrument should get a majority of or more of everything, because I can't play an instrument. I go, hey, let me play a guitar, and I put it up to my mouth and I blow. It's not working.
So if we do get an even amount, would Locatos get 30, Yin get 30, and Tim get 40%? Because all of that is 100.
I'd be happy with that. That's my personal opinion. I'm also gonna make a deal with Mornu, and that if the guards come and I put them to sleep, I get 50% of whatever you get. If I don't do anything, you get to keep everything.
Or don't have to.
20%? I'll let you get caught by the guards.
So what's your?
You have to ruin Tim's performance.
Hey Tim, what's your performance modifier?
Trace.
3. All right. So for your I got a little chart here I'm gonna go by. This is gonna be your day's worth of playing on the street. Roll for me a D20 plus your modifier, your performance modifier.
Now, will he get any kind of advantages because I'm helping him? Doing my acrobatics routine?
Yeah, I suppose it would be a little bit better. So okay, so I'll say.
I suppose it would depend on what you roll for your performance, your acrobatics. If you do really poorly in acrobatics, then it really wouldn't assist him at all. But if you do well, then I can see how it would.
Yeah, we could go with that. I'd say roll a D4. 13 plus, is that your +3 then? Right, 13.
And you would like me to roll a D4?
Hold on. You said to roll, and then it was getting to roll. Then we got into if I should get advantage because they're helping me. That was before all that.
Yeah. So with the 13, he would roll a D4 for how many gold he made. But we're gonna see if he gets advantage from you. So what do you think we should roll for that? That would be.
Well, Yin
I can roll my acrobatics.
And then if he succeeds and does really well, then Mason would get advantage.
Yeah.
Is what I would think.
So I would roll again.
No.
No.
Yin needs to.
Yin needs to see how well he did at acrobatics.
And if he did well, then you can roll again.
That is a 12 in acrobatics.
Okay, so you did mediocre. So I'd say roll a d4 plus 2 for gold for the day, Tim.
What's the Waterdeep equivalent for gold?
Dragons.
Dragons?
Max amount. Look at that.
Yeah, you got six dragons. You made 6 dragons today, in your just playing
Endeavor.
and everything. So, how are you gonna split that with Yin?
I would get 2 and he would get 4. Is that a 60-40?
Hey Yin, did you have a collection plate out too, or were you guys doing in one performance?
It was 1 performance.
All right. Well, why don't you do the same roll then? See if since you did about the same performance wise, so we'll say you roll a d4.
A D4 plus 2.
Yeah. Since you guys are
And then
together.
we add it, then go from there.
Yep. 3.
Ooh, 9.
Oh, 1. Goodness.
All right.
Yeah, so 9 total.
All right. So the two of you together were able to pull in 9 dragons.
But if we go off of the 60-40 thing, I'd get 6 and then he'd get 3.
Yeah, so we just got what we made.
Say what? What'd you say?
Because we were gonna do it to where it was 60 for me and then 40 for him.
Oh.
But since we got 6 for me, 3 for him.
All right. And Mornu, you said you were gonna do some pickpocketing.
Yes, I have mage hands, and I could.
So you're gonna be
pickpockets.
So you're gonna be working the crowd as they're doing the performance. So let's see, how would we figure out a successful?
Isn't that a sleight of hand
pickpocket?
check?
Sleight of hand. All right, go ahead and do a sleight of hand. 23. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Oh.
So yeah, I'd say that's a successful successful day. Now roll me a d20 to see what grouping we use. $14. All right, so that would be you made 1d10 of silver.
Is it just me, or is the guy in the blue cloak with the golden hand kind of look like Thanos with a empty infinity gauntlet?
A little bit.
That was Thanos before he got any.
So, would you
any of
want
his-
me to roll, Ben?
I said you were able to get 1d10's worth of silver.
So
you gotta
roll a
roll
D10.
$10. You got 10. Yeah, you got yourself a dragon. So you can either take it as 10 silver, or you can exchange it out for a dragon later. Do you want to do another pickpocket?
Sure.
Okay. Do a sleight of hand.
No.
16. What would you guys call a successful sleight of hand? Anything above?
Well, I would
I think
say
it depends on who it is.
I would say because the people are distracted, he would have an easier time, so it would be a slightly lower number that he would have to hit. So I would say
I'd say
So he'd probably re-roll it at
anything
in that.
anything above 5 or 6 maybe would be
yeah, because they're
successful?
distracted. Normally, he'd probably have to hit something higher, like a 10 or 12. but because they're distracted, he would have an easier time.
I think you're
Like a 5 or 7.
mistaking this.
No?
A roll of 10 on the dice is supposed to be what an average person can do. So being a pickpocket, I would say you'd have to roll at least a 15 so that people don't notice you're sneaking coins off of their belts. Because it's not like they have wallets or anything. They have pouches that are secured to them. So
Okay.
Yeah.
he's walking up with a knife and cutting it without them knowing.
Okay.
That's something that's
But-
going to be
But
hard
he
to
could
do.
he could make the roll at advantage because they're distracted.
I would agree on that. Yes.
Okay, we'll do it that way then. If you want, we can do anything above a 15 is considered a success, and then we'll roll for what you make. All right.
And then
But-
while he does that, I mean, the same thing would be with the performance stuff. A 10 would be what a normal person on the side of the street could do.
Mm-hmm.
So anything above 10 means that they did better than the average person could.
Tim was only slightly better.
Okay.
But that's okay because you're just starting out. I mean, level 1, you did already better than normal average.
All right.
Get on Tim's level.
All right, Mornu, go ahead
That's
and
right. I wasn't even on your level.
go ahead and roll a d20 on there to see what grouping of money was in that purse. Not 2 d20s, just one. So we'll go with the 18. Not bad. That would be a 1d4 plus 1 gold. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong list. That would just be 1d10 of gold. So this could be a good 8 gold. That guy was a noble, and he had a lot of money in his purse. So
He was Ren's father.
so you may
Now, since he was a noble, imagine this going sour.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I say. You're risking it here in a crowd.
Just a heads up.
That's okay because
He's in a crowd. Would anyone notice him?
Oh yeah. I guess since there'd be a lot of people there.
I guess.
But again, everybody's distracted.
I
Yeah,
would
but if-
say
if-
he would
if
roll
you're a-
with disadvantage.
I would
If
say
you're
that.
a noble, you would have bodyguards with you.
Not
I'd
necessarily.
assume.
But
Are
we
we
could
in the-
At
also
least
say
someone
that,
with you.
his sleight of hand check is that whether or not they notice him or not.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
But do other people notice? The person he's stealing from might not have noticed, but do other people notice?
He could always do a
Yeah.
disadvantage roll in that instance, or just leave it at the straight roll. Advantage for them being distracted, disadvantage for it being a crowd. So it'd just be a straight roll at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he
I
passed.
feel like it could just be a straight roll. Yeah. Obviously.
So it's a thing too where how far do you want to press it? How many do you want to pickpocket?
I think 2 is enough. You've got 18 gold. I say leave it alone. Well, actually, you would
There'd
have
only be 9 gold.
9 gold. I think you have
Same as
10.
Tin and Yin. Together they combine to form Tin.
The spider is weaving
Oh my God.
10 in the ceiling right now.
Okay, so
A dynamic
you
duo.
both need to go like this and just be like fusion. It becomes
Okay,
the other way.
Otherwise,
as we do this, I use prestidigitation to make us look like we're made out of 10.
other way, Tim. There you go.
Other way, Yin.
On our screen, you're wrong.
Yeah, on my screen, it's this way. But on everyone else,
For
it's this
everyone
way.
else, there you go.
Other way, Tim. It's just
I think Ben wants to fist bump somebody. So.
there you go. There you go.
Oh my god. By the way, Ben.
When our powers combine,
So it's
we just lean into the camera.
so it reverses on everybody else's because on mine, yeah, you're right. It's over here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here's flawless, okay? I will fly above Tim. So Tim goes up and I go.
Do like a cartwheel over my head, and at the same time, we just go like this and just.
And then we.
Oh wait, that means you got to turn your camera upside down.
So let's see, Ren. You can always you got money. You're a noble. You can get money from your parents.
Yes, spoiled child.
Yes, he just goes, Mommy, Daddy, I'm poor. Give me money.
So-
There you are, son.
So something happened.
I'm gonna
You're poor, but we only have 1,000 platinum in the bank account right now. I guess I can give you a platinum or two.
I'm gonna give you the same rolls as the pickpocket. Roll me a d20.
So when I moved, the laptop turned off.
Roll a what?
A
Oh,
d20.
no.
Yeah, you just you messed up. You done messed up, AA.
Done
Ron.
messed up now, AA Ron.
We'll see how much you're able to get from your parents, or from your bank account, or whatever.
They don't love me.
Wait a minute, does that count as a crit fail?
No.
You were
get-
unable to persuade your parents to give you money.
You get 1d10 of copper.
They're like, we pity you. Bling. Your father's like, you
A
need to make
noble
your own
does not
money in the world.
beg.
Whoosh.
Get yourself a job, boy.
I worked hard for this money. You think I'm just gonna give it to you?
Ungrateful boy.
Now you can go ask your mother if you want and roll again.
That's how it usually
Will
works,
you
right?
please give
Rolls
me some
another
gold?
one.
Oh,
So it's the same thing, 1d10 of copper.
She
You are
overheard you asking your father and was like, you need more copper? I don't know why you want copper, but I'll give you more copper.
It's a D10.
Yeah. So you can roll 2d10. So 6 and
9, so that's 15 total.
yeah, so you got 15 copper.
Oh man.
So ethereal, ethereal,
Either real.
Ethereal.
Yeah, that one.
You're wanting to play some 5 Dragon Annie, right?
3 Dragon Annie.
4 Dragon Annie, got it.
Okay, is she playing this after the performance?
She could be. You guys are playing down. I don't know where you guys are playing. She could be sitting in a tavern nearby, playing at one of the tables. We could do it similar to what we did before. We each roll a d20, and I'll roll 4 for the other players.
And I have
Yeah.
all I can think is persistence. That's not right.
You're gonna try to slide a hand to cheat? Is that what you're gonna
No,
do?
I have advantage or something. What is it called? Proficiency.
Proficiency.
All I could think was persistent, and I'm like, that's
What does the
right.
proficiency do? Does it give you a +2?
I think last
Yeah,
game
plus.
you said +1.
Yeah.
Well, I just need to know what is it? Is it intelligence? Is that what we're doing, or
one eternity later.
We can just do a regular d20 and then add your proficiency in.
okay? What's
I just wasn't sure if it was +1 or +2.
yeah, I'm
for
not sure
proficiency.
what the plus is.
Describe what happens when you click on 3 Dragon Ante.
On Roll20, when I click on it, it just comes up with input value, attribute, strength, dex, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. So now I'm gonna go look at D&D Beyond real quick to see if it says on there.
Are you picking up Callie, or is she getting dropped off?
I'm gonna go pick her up here pretty soon. and then we can take our break, and then when we come back, we can do the official start. Because this is something you guys were wanting to do anyway, so I figured we could do that while we're waiting on her. And she said she wasn't worried about gold, so.
And I take all of her gold.
I keep telling her chapter 2 you're gonna need it, but
Well, what can I do to get some gold? Mercenary work?
sure, we can.
That's basically all I'm good for.
You want to do some arm wrestling, or you want to
with Yagra?
or you can get in on the card game.
I don't know. I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Hey, remember, your character is more than just a list of stats. You can do whatever you want, however you want it.
I know,
You
but I'm
go,
trying to.
hey, I want to sleight of hand to win this game of cards. You can do that.
Yeah. There can be a dice game playing on the other side. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Well, you're good at talking. So why don't you try to it's not like bet, but it's like trick someone out of their money.
You're swindling them.
Swindling,
You're
yeah.
convincing them. You're like a.
Am I gonna sell them false insurance?
What is that? It's like selling someone windshield or headlight fluid. You're selling someone headlight fluid.
Snake oil.
Snake oil. Yeah. That's what it is.
So I couldn't tell what the proficiency bonus was. So are we cool with just going with just +2?
I think that the proficiency.
I can't find exactly where it says what the bonus was supposed to be.
So here we go. I would argue that 3 Dragon Ante is either intelligence or a wisdom.
Yeah, that added a +2. Whoa.
What does proficiency bonus do?
That might have been just because I chose. No?
The table that appears in your class description shows your proficiency bonus, which is +2 for a first level character. Proficiency bonus applies in the number of recording, attacking, rolling. Yeah, I'd say +2.
Okie dokie.
And so everybody else is gonna do just a. So you did. What's a 0, 0 + 2?
I don't know. That's just what happened when I clicked on the thing. But I'm fine with rolling. I just wanted to see if it would add anything onto that, and it did. It added a 2, so I'm fine with just rolling a regular d20 +2.
All right, and here's the other 4 players. 6, 7, 17. So I'd say you won that hand.
Yes.
Oh, did you put up anything? What's the stakes?
Technically, I should probably have said that beforehand.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a practice round this time.
All right.
Yeah.
So they're like
A warm-up hand.
All right. So.
All right. I will say that I will win 2 gold or 2 dragons.
2 dragons. All right. So everybody's gonna put up 2 dragons. If the winner would take, what would that be? 10.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and.
Natural 20. You pulled out like a royal flush out of your hand.
Yeah. Nobody else even comes close. It's like, dang it. So you get. We'll go with 10. 10. You get 10.
Playing is better than my asking skills.
So Ren, you come back from your parents. And you're like, a silver and a half. That's all I came out with this. So
He just starts talking to people about how his parents are so mean.
It's like, man, I can't believe this. I just say, man, I need a little bit of spending money around town, and they give me a copper. So how
You walk in the tavern and you see me just with piles of gold around me. What's up?
Sad.
I'll point to her and be like, "This is what you get for not being a noble," and then I'll point to you. This is what you get for being a noble.
So, do you guys remember when I said last session, if Tim dies, you'll be getting an edgy sorcerer in his place?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember.
But I have changed that.
You're gonna bring in Namfoodle?
Yeah.
Well, if anything
And-
happens to Ethereal, Levi's helping me convert Page to 5, so...
But here's the thing, though. It's gonna be like an alternate universe, Namfoodle, where he still has the soul compass, but it's just to where he's never met Amryn.
That'll probably be the same for Paige. She'll have never gone on
Or
the
you-
adventures of...
Or you can just have it. They've finished whatever they were doing, and now they're just here now.
Nah.
I've already got like 12 characters lined up to pick from, so.
I want to do...
Believe me.
I want to do
So-
one more
is
hand.
nothing.
One more
Unless you
hand.
have to go to get Sissy.
We can go do one more.
I'll put up just 1 gold this time.
Just 1 gold. So
I
that
swear.
5 gold for the
Namfoodle.
winner.
Oh.
All right. We roll a 4.
Wow.
Jeez, you're getting lucky with these rolls.
You should have put up 10 gold.
I should have.
Yeah, you win.
Yeah, nobody came close.
So I get 5?
Yes, you get 5 gold. So you walked away.
Or would I
with...
technically just get 4 because I kept my 1 and then got 4?
Well, yeah. If you didn't subtract the 1, then yeah. And
Yeah.
Yeah, if you weren't subtracting anything, then.
and did you subtract the 2 for the 10?
I did now.
So yeah, so you would get 15 minus 3, so you'd walk away with 12 additional from what you had before.
Awesome. Alright, I'll walk away from the table. I'll be done for now.
You're gonna take all our gold and then walk away?
You gonna stop me?
Just come
I
back
hear
when your
this and I
luck's
just
not as
kind of
good.
step up behind her with this menacing look like, don't try it.
Intimidation.
Yes.
So all
I've got the
these.
bodyguard.
All right.
That's my role for the group.
So
Plays bagpipes with malicious intent.
Mornu, were you wanting to push your luck with the thing, or were you happy with what you got?
I'm gonna push my luck one more time.
Okay. Sleight of
He's
hand.
still pickpocketing?
Yeah, he's out there just grabbing money.
Yeah, he's still.
Question, is the performance still going while he's still doing this?
Yeah, I'm considering all of these going simultaneous.
Simultaneously. Okay. Just wanted to be sure.
That also means that Ren is also the Flash.
Well, I'm assuming that performances and the card games and all that, they're going to take some time. So you guys are going to be doing that for a little while. He kind of went home and came back, so...
Money.
Although I live halfway across the city.
Was that your sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Don't you get a...
No, do that again.
Yeah, because you get a +5 on your sleight of hand, don't you?
Yeah.
For your
Click
thing.
on the sleight of hand. Don't roll regular dice. Go and click sleight of hand.
Yeah.
It's a natural 1 now.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
jeez.
Ooh.
Oh.
um.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
So as you...
And if everyone remembers, he declined for me to do sleep on the guards because he didn't want to share the gold with me.
You're busy. You're busy doing the pyrotechnics. You don't notice.
So, as you go to reach for one of the purses, the guy turns around just in time to see you reaching for it. What do you do?
Bluff. Bluff. Tell him he had a spider on him. Bluff.
Bluff's not an option on here.
Deception.
Oh no, that's a point. That's a 3.5, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
deception.
Yeah, deception. Deception.
I'll just pretend I'm doing the acrobatics along with the others.
In the back of the crowd.
He's a crowd performer.
Hey, I'm gonna join in with the acrobatics.
He's gonna do a
no.
cartwheel.
All right, let me
He's gonna do a cartwheel land on his face.
have an acrobatics check or an athletics. I'm not sure which it has.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Yep. Oh, yeah. So you make it seem like, oh, I wasn't reaching for this, and you go and you do a perfect cartwheel right in front of him, and then you go, ta-da! Oh.
Awesome.
Still want to press your luck?
He just turns around. Guy turns around, and then I just imagine him like, wee. Just starts cartwheeling away.
And the guy kind of turns back
And
and says,
I'll
"That
call
was
it
weird."
done.
I would hope so. Oh goodness.
All right, Lakatos, what would you like to do for a little gold?
I guess try and sell people some wood grease.
Wood grease, huh? Okay.
Wood grease?
Yeah.
Don't you
You
know
never
about
heard
wood
of-
grease?
Yeah, you don't
Throw
know
a little
about
bit of this on, and your fire will burn.
exactly.
All right. Let me.
Would that be a deception?
Let me see a deception and a performance. If you can get both of them above a 10, I'm going to say you convince a few people to buy.
Okay.
Okay, before you do this, what are you giving them?
It's just kind of some sludge.
Stuff you scraped off the bottom of your shoe.
Yeah, just some sludge. I got a bucket of sludge I'm taking around.
Oh no.
All right. So you're pretty good at deceiving the people. Now let's see your performance. Let's see if you can sell it.
Yeah, let's see if they actually want to buy it.
That's a no.
So they believe that it's wood grease, but they just don't want any.
It's just not appealing to them.
We're like, hey, look, we're a coal powered city here. We don't burn wood.
Now, charcoal, on the other hand, has the word coal in it, so.
All right. So do you want to try and sell them anything else? Do you have something else behind the screen? But wait, there's more.
Sludge.
um,
We're falsely advertised sludge.
If you buy right now, we'll double the offer. What are you offering?
Or you could offer them like the stereotypical hair growth tonic,
There you...
and it's just like sewer water.
You gotta drink it.
well,
let's see. What's the price of bottles? Anybody have a glass bottles? What's the price of glass bottles?
So I have
Or
a
vials.
flask, and that is an oil flask. It's worth it's a half a gold.
Half a gold?
I have a bottle glass, and it's 2 gold.
2 gold?
I have a vial, and that's 10 gold.
For a vial?
Or it's 1 gold. I'm sorry.
That's kind
okay.
of all right. So
One gold?
1 gold for a vial.
An
A
empty
vial
vial?
can hold up to 4 ounces of liquid.
All right.
right.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna say if they buy some, they get a free vial of this stuff, and I'm selling it for like 3 gold.
you're selling it for 3 gold. Okay. All right. Let's see your deception and your performance.
And the materials. What vials does he have?
Well, I'm gonna say that if he's selling it for 3 gold, he gets 2 gold profit. So he's gonna buy the stuff with what he makes.
Yeah.
And an 8.
My
So-
performance rolls were so bad. I got a 3 and a 5.
So you're standing up there, you're selling wood grease, and you're selling your other tonics,
Offering
and
a free vial.
stuff, a free vial of tonic, and they're like, this guy. Are you gonna?
Hey, this guy!
I can't hear you again.
I'm going to walk up to Lakatos and be like, "Why are you trying to sell last week's supply?" And I will pull out those what were they? They were the sling bullets that I got out of that pouch. I got 20 of them. I used prestidigitation to make them look like meteors.
Ooh.
And I'm like, why not sell him the meteors that we found out in the field last night? These could be really rare.
Ooh, the rarest of the rare, the great meteorite bullets.
I mean, if you bought enough of these, I'm sure you can make a great weapon out of them.
So how much are you selling these for? Or how much do you want to sell these for?
How much are those bullets?
Well, you've already got them. There, you're not.
Yeah, I've already got them. I'd say
Well, that's what I'm saying is we want to.
one bullet is 5 silver, and if they would like to make something relatively large like a sword, they're gonna need to buy all 20. If they want to make a knife or something, they're gonna have to buy like 5 of them.
How many do you have?
I have 20.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a full bag of bullets.
It was a full bag of bullets, so I have 20 of them. So I'm gonna have all of these bullets. They're gonna look like they slightly glow and look like they're charcoaly.
So does Yin need to roll deception and performance as well?
No, I'm like, I said this, and I'm handing these to him, and I'm like, out loud, I'm like, what about these meteors that we found in the ground?
So would I roll again with advantage?
Yeah,
That's
I would say since this is kind of the icing on the cake, and he's coming out and he's using the prestidigitation and making them desirable. I would say, yeah, let's roll the same 2 with advantage this time.
All right.
So 2 perceptions and 2.
Okay.
Or
so
2 deceptions and 2.
I always do good on the deception part. They always believe that it's real, but this is where it comes.
You gotta sell it. Come on, you can sell it. 13. That's sold.
All right.
Now, roll me a. How many did you had? You said you had a D20. Roll me a D20 with advantage to see how many they bought.
How do you roll a D20 with advantage?
Just roll 2 D20s.
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
Yep.
And 7. So they bought 17. And how much were you selling them for?
5 silver apiece.
5 silver apiece. So that would be 17 times 5.
So that'd be 8 gold and 5 silver. Right?
Yeah, and then you still have, what, another 4? Oh, there's Callie calling right now. So.
Yeah, it's 9:10 almost.
Yeah.
So after that, we'll take a break, and I'll see you guys here in a few minutes.
Okay.
So 8 gold and 5 silver.